show you guys the home, all right? We've been here for the past few days preparing for this stream, so we did gather some stuff. Obviously, it's going to be up north. We're going to need ourselves a good hockey bag. Right? We did gather some stuff. Got some wheels and shit on it, so it's going to be super helpful. Trudging shit along, especially on a frozen lake. This is going to be our center pole for the tent. Trudging shit along, especially on adjustable, so in case, you know, I build it wrong or something like that, we can just make some adjustments. It's going to help keep the tent up. We got some firewood here. There's some limitations on chopping down trees and stuff like that in the area. Apparently you could only chop down 2, ideally no higher than 5 meters. And they said preferably you could chop down as many dead trees as you want, but if the tree is alive, there is some restrictions. This is going to be our lifesaver. This is a hot stove. It connects to the tent. Once we get some tinder, some kindling, and some wood in that bitch, we're going to start a fire. The pipes are going to drag the CO2 and the smoke up and out the tent, and this is going to be our source of heat. From what I understand, these actually do get really hot. There might be like a 60-degree difference from the floor to the roof of the tent if we do it correctly. And we burnt it yesterday just to, apparently it's unsafe to burn it for the first time. You're supposed to have some sort of discoloration, something about toxic chemicals and shit like that, so we burnt it yesterday, so that's why it looks used. We got some utensils. We're gonna need all these for hot water and for cooking, which we're probably gonna be doing later in the nighttime. Our water's all around us. It's the snow. So we're just gonna pack some snow into that bitch, put it on top of the stove. The stove's gonna heat it up for us, and that's what we're gonna be drinking. We did buy some kindling, but we're gonna try and make our own kindling. So I didn't realize there was differences in snow. So growing up in Toronto, the snow we had apparently was more humid, so we could pack it. We can do snowball fights, we can create snowmen. The snow here is a lot drier, and so it doesn't pack well. That presents some problems, but also some positives. Like right now, if that dry wood gets wet, you can just shake it off. It's not a big deal. But in Toronto, if that dry wood got wet, now it's wet, and you got to heat it up before you could use it, because otherwise it won't catch fire. So I'm not an expert by any stretch of the imagination, so I'll get a lot of stuff wrong today. And I'll be honest with you, this stream is not, I don't even know how to explain it, gang. I'm just gonna be trying to survive, bro. Like, it's not gonna be a usual stream where I'm trying my best to entertain. I'm gonna be cold as fuck. Cold as fuck right now. All of it will be enduring pain until we get the thing set up. And then hopefully around nighttime is when we can enjoy ourselves a little bit more. Once we get the cozy hot tent set up, hopefully a campfire on the outside, we're gonna build a snow wall. We got a whole bunch of things that we gotta do, right? But what's very special about today, and the reason why I just chose to make the stream happen today, is today is the strongest solar day. Something about the aurora and the northern lights. Today is one of the strongest days. If it's clear skies around midnight, it will be fucking beautiful outside. I don't even know how to explain how majestic it's gonna feel. So, God willing, if the skies stay clear like this, tonight is gonna be a very, very magical night. I wanna get as many of this stuff set up as possible so that when it comes nighttime, nigga, we're roasting marshmallows, we're telling scary stories and shit like that, we're catching a vibe. Everybody that camps I've talked to out here has been so fucking nice. All of them have told me winter camp is not supposed to be painful. Once you get good at it, you'll get comfortable with the shit. So today, it's my first time doing a lot of this stuff. My job is just to get comfortable. There's our reindeer pelt, just for aesthetic, but we might put it on the cot so that I could sleep a little bit more comfortably. That actually is a reindeer pelt, and you'd be surprised how expensive pelts are. We've had some cooking supplies, stuff like that over here, and we also brought some food and some good steak. We have cots, we have chairs for the interior, we got a small table for the interior, a container because we're gonna have to grab a bunch of there's a bunch of small stuff that we still have to get to, and then a couple of shovels. This is gonna be the tent right here, and then we got our sleeping bag. So that's it, that's what we got. That's what we're working with today. You know, not much of a luxurious setup, but it'll do the trick. A little 10 by 10 tent, never hurt nobody.